I just want to put in perspective to you exactly how big this $200 million bonus that Taylor Swift paid out was. So, Taylor Swift, for all intents and purposes, is a corporation like Google, like Apple, like Chase Bank, like all of those big companies. And she paid out 10% of her revenues from the Eras Tour as bonuses to her staff. And again, it was like 10% of her revenues in bonus after she already pays industry leading salaries to everyone. So, just to put this in perspective, Apple pays about 7% of their total revenue in employee compensation and like less than 1% in bonuses. For Google, about 15% of total revenue is compensation with just 1 to 2% in bonuses. Amazon and Walmart are paying less than 1% of their revenue in bonuses. Now, Goldman Sachs comes closer with 6 to 8% of their revenue being bonuses, but it's worth noting that that's not going to everyone, mostly just executives and traders. And it's important to know that the way the compensation works for investment bankers is where like half of their compensation is actually going to be bonus. And then, of course, looking at like the automotive industry and looking specifically at Tesla, which is led by the richest man in the world, less than 1% of their revenue is going towards bonuses. And again, most of that's to executives. So the way that Taylor Swift is paying her team is truly like revolutionary and pretty much unheard of in any industry, including among other performers. Like literally, she gave her truck drivers $100,000 bonuses. That is like unheard of. If every billionaire operated this way and realized that the only reason they have the money they have is because of the people who are supporting them and lifting them up, then we would be in a very different place as a society.